There you are. Something's wrong with Everbright. The pilgrims, they're getting sick. Pain's coming back. Someone collapsed this morning.
We've never seen it act like this. Not even a flicker before.
And Tobin's just gone. No one's seen him.
We know why. This isn't random. Tobin was behind it. He tried to reshape the systems from the inside out.
Tobin? What do you mean?
He believed that Everbright could do more than preserve. He wanted it to heal, to evolve. But he pushed too far, broke the balance. The Frostmarked were a result of that. And when he wouldn't stop, we ended it.
Tobin's gone?
I always said he gave off secret villain energy.
No, you didn't.
I thought it really loud.
So what now?
We restored Everfrost. We dealt with Everstorm. Now we reset the Everbright. If we do that, the Sanctum should stabilize.
Then don't wait. We'll hold things down here.
Let's finish this. The one standing in this room, talking like he had all the answers. Now it's just us. And the machine he never really understood. Sounds like the Overseer's gonna be busy a while. You know, I'm starting to see why the universe keeps throwing things your way. Let's go check if the Sanctum's enjoying its extended warranty.
You're back. And whatever you did, it worked. The Everbright's stable. The pilgrims are steady. No new symptoms. No more collapse. Still, there's a lot to take in. What happened, what it means. We need time to process it and help others do the same. And you deserve more than a rushed thank you. While we sort through all of this, your ship's been taken care of, Alana. Your ship's spaceworthy again and waiting at the star yard.
Guess today's full of miracles. Mind giving me a ride? Thought about walking, but space is kind of a deal breaker.
Go, you've earned a breath. We'll be here when you return. And when you do, we'll make sure this place remembers what you've done for it.
Something on your mind? Would you look at that? My ship might not look like much, but she gets the job done. So, we're back where it all started. A frost-marked ambush, one wrecked ship, and a stranger who decided not to walk away. You didn't have to help me, or come all this way, but you did. And not just for me, for a lot of people who may never know your name. I've seen a lot of places fall apart when things get hard, but not you. You held. And I'm glad I got to see it. It sounds strange, but I'm going to miss this. Us. The way we moved through all of it like it made sense. Yeah, I'd like that. That felt like a moment. Was it a moment? I'm terrible at this. Suppose you should get going. Head back to the sanctum. Let them say what needs saying. Then maybe we see what's next. You good?
Welcome back. Feels strange, doesn't it? The quiet after everything? We've been sorting through what Tobin left behind. Some of it we'll build on, some we'll bury. But we'll move forward, together this time.
Tobin liked to keep things close, controlled. We're going to try something new. Talk to each other. Maybe even listen, if it doesn't kill us.
She's already made a spreadsheet, to share responsibility. Very threatening.
You'll survive.
You gave us the chance to keep it standing. And maybe now, we'll build something even better.
And if it all goes sideways, we blame Ella. That's the plan.
We figured thanks should come with something a little more tangible than just nice words.
On behalf of the Everbright Bank and our collective trust, I've authorized a transfer of 100,000 credits to your account. It's a token of our gratitude, one we're very happy to give.
Oh, and one last thing. Welcome home. We gave you the top floor of the trade house. Used to be storage. Now it's, well, still kinda storage-shaped. But the view's incredible, and it's all yours to fix up however you like. No rent, no rules, and 2 charming neighbors just downstairs. You don't have to stay, but it's yours if you want it.
We've all been talking. Everbright needs to evolve, just not the way Tobin envisioned. We want to build something real, open, shared, and we could use your help if you're willing. No rush, but when you're ready, come see me. We've got work worth doing, if you're still up for it.
Thank you for everything. Alana's down at the jetty doing her best not to look like she's waiting for you.
Took you long enough. For a second, I thought maybe you left without saying goodbye. Would have been a shame after everything. So, what now? Figured as much. You're not the walk-away type. And it feels good knowing you'll be close. There's still a lot to untangle. People are looking to you, even if they don't say it out loud. I hear the Everbright's been a little more talkative lately. Might be worth saying hello while it's in a sharing mood. Yeah, I think I'd like that. The sanctum's strong enough to stand without me for a while. Besides, I could use a change of view. The stars sound good. So does the company. Where do you want me? Got it. So, you want me heading out there, or do I get to stick close to you for a while? I was hoping you'd say that. I like having a good view.
We've been thinking about what comes next for Everbright. We've got something rare here, a second chance, but if we want it to last, we need to build on what we have. Something useful, sustainable. And for that, we need people, the right people. One thing's clear, we need a proper ship tech, someone who knows how to keep things flying. Word is, one of the best out there is a guy named Odo Wagner. Versatile, smart, bit of a loner. He was running a shop out of an old star station, but now I'm hearing the place might have been hit. I need someone who can find Odo, and if he's still breathing, see if he'd consider relocating. Everbright could use someone like that. Steady hands, clear head. What do you say? Good. I'll send you the coordinates.
Liftoff confirmed. Gaining altitude. Here we are. Unless we missed entirely. Green across the board. Dock complete.
Just me?
Well, that was a mess. Oh, would have been real awkward dying in my own workshop. Place is trashed. System's fried. Half my tools are gone. Everbright. I've heard the stories. People who should be dead. Walking around smiling? Didn't think it was real. But if it is, yeah, that's kinda tempting. Alright, I'll come take a look. If it's as good as they say, maybe I'll stay. I'll meet you there.
You okay? Not bad. Thinking about what's next, as usual.
Grab jump complete. Systems normal.
Back already? That's either a good sign or a very bad one. Well now, that's a relief. Everbright is changing, bit by bit. And folks like Odo, they don't just keep things running. They make things possible. Thanks for handling it. You've got a habit of making hard things look simple. Something else has come up. With the Frostmarked gone, we figured things would settle down. But it turns out the quiet just made room for someone else. We've had reports. Spacers, Ecliptic, even some Varum ships sniffing around. Looks like everyone wants a piece of something. We need to send a message. You up for it? That's all I need to hear.
Need something? You sure? Once I start talking, it's hard to stop. New Atlantis, originally. Didn't last, though. My parents decided city life was too comfortable, so they packed us up and dragged me off to the middle of nowhere to build an outpost. It wasn't all that bad. It taught me that quiet isn't empty, and that sometimes the stars feel closer when there's no one around to tell you what they mean. Guess that's why I'm comfortable out on the edges of things. A little bit of everything, and not enough of anything. I ran trade routes mostly. Small deals, odd jobs, whatever kept my ship flying. Never stayed in one place too long. Guess I thought if I kept moving, I'd outrun the feeling that none of it really mattered. By accident. Like most good things in life. I heard rumors. Stories about a place where people stopped dying. Where time forgot to move forward. Figured it was just another tale, but curiosity is a stubborn thing. So I rerouted, thinking I'd find a decent trade, or at least a story worth telling. When I landed, well, you've seen it. The sanctum makes you stop and actually feel the air around you. I told myself I'd stay a week, maybe 2. Turns out it's not so easy to walk away from. If I ever build something, it won't be about settling down. It'll be a place to come back to when I choose to, not because I have to, but I'm not ready for that yet. There's still too much out here I haven't seen. Maybe someday, when the stars start feeling smaller, and when I've got someone to share it with. Oh, they're still out there. Made that outpost their home, stubborn as ever. Haven't seen them in a while. Maybe we can swing by someday. Unless you feel it's too early to meet the parents. Oh, it runs in the family. But I like to think I'm the refined version. I'll see you around.
Well, would you look at this place? Sky's clear, air doesn't taste like coolant, and nobody's screaming. Got the basics up and running. Anything I can help you with? Sure, just don't blame me if it stops flying. Everything looks good. I'll be...
Thrusters engaged. Lifting off.
start smiling more? Hey. Oh, so you're serious about that? You really want to? If you're trying to score points, well, it's kind of working. All right. Let's drop in unannounced. See how fast they can panic clean. One thing, though, they might get the wrong idea when we show up together. They've been on my case about me meeting someone. You sure? I know I can come on a bit strong. Just making sure you're actually enjoying it. Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Now you're in trouble. All right. Set a course for Eridani, and brace yourself. Remember, you volunteered for this.
Launching now. Back in normal space. System status is green. Landing sequence initiated.
You two still alive, or did you finally let the generator win?
Alana, what a wonderful surprise. And you're not alone. Didn't expect another visitor out here. Friend of yours?
Let's just say we've survived a few close calls together.
So, what brings you all the way out here? You were never big on surprise visits.
Maybe I missed you. So how are things? And don't give me that "we're fine" routine.
We're managing. You know how it is. Same old repairs, same old stubborn equipment.
Planet hasn't killed us yet. Can't complain.
You only say that when things aren't fine.
Alana, it's nothing we can't handle. We're still standing, aren't we?
What aren't you telling me?
We've had some visitors. The kind that don't take no for an answer.
Spacers. They started showing up a couple of months back.
What do they want?
At first, a little fuel, a few supplies, nothing we couldn't spare.
But now they're acting like we owe them regular shipments, like we're their personal stockpile.
We didn't want this landing on your shoulders.
Where are they now?
They said they'd be back today, and they're punctual if nothing else. Could be here any moment.
All right. You two stay inside. Let us handle this. Well, that's one way to make a family visit memorable. Depends who's on the guest list. They'll probably name a tool after you for this. But I'm glad you were with me.
We let this drag on longer than we should have. I should have known better. We should have called for help. If you two hadn't shown up when you did, I don't want to think about how this ends.
They got the message, loud and clear. They won't be back.
You saved more than supplies today. You gave us back our home. Let us do something in return. Stay for dinner. A proper one. Real food, not whatever passes for meals out there.
I'd love to. Really. But between the firefights and family reunions, I'd say we've hit our quota for today. We should get moving.
You're welcome here anytime. Both of you.
Alana, you should hold on to this one. People like that don't come around often.
I'll try.
Take care of each other.
You know, I don't usually bring anyone home. Guess that makes you special. Give me a little time. I'll think of a proper way to thank you. Come on, let's get off this rock before the wildlife gets any ideas.
Leaving atmosphere now. Jump successful. All readings stable.
Heard those ships didn't stand a chance. Well done. Now, before you disappear again, you might want to speak with Fergus upstairs. Said he has some good news for you, and he doesn't say that often. Go on, I think you'll like what he's offering.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see. After reviewing your considerable contributions, I've authorized a new incentive program. For every major task you complete for Everbright, you'll receive a credit bonus. I'd recommend speaking with the Overseer as well. Any task completed through it or through Leslie will count toward the bonus. 5,000 credits per mission. No fuss, no forms, just results. You can collect your earnings as you go, or let them build up and claim them later. Your call. And of course the mission boards are always there if you need something quick, but those jobs don't qualify for the bonus. At least not yet. Your work matters. Don't forget that.
Ella says I talk too much, so here I am, talking.
Thought of you earlier. Don't worry, nothing dangerous. Wondering if I should start charging for all this delightful company.
Looking sharp. Can we upgrade your gear?
You again. That's not a complaint. You're good company. I'm just saying.
systems steady.
We've taken out their grab drive.
You made a big mistake! Emergency power! That was touch and go. Unidentified vessel, please acknowledge. All in a day's work for UC SysDef. I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you? That's really impressive. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
Beginning descent. Thanks for having me aboard, Captain. I promise not to press all the buttons. Just most of them.
Whatever you're doing, it looks very intense. Proud of you. Just checking in? I'm fine. Just keeping an eye on you.
Takeoff initiated. Launch